Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Escape Tales The Awakening, only on Tabletop Simulator. When we last left off, we were stuck in a situation right now. First off, we went to this room, and I marked something here, and let's see. and we need to find three of these stuff. Well, technically three of these, like, symbols. And right now, we're in the part where there's a riddle. Hey, it rhymes. Or does it? I don't know. If you look closely to this riddle, if I can pick it up, it said something like, with a red body and a face so black, I fly around with some dots on my back. Well, it's definitely a ladybug, but I noticed something. You have to count of how many. So, two, and there's 5 horses, three cactuses, and there's like 4 zebras and stuff. And I managed to figure out how to get the Escape Tales app. It's just a website where you go to your phone and just, So right now I'm picking the one that has the circle. And let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. So the ladybug, excuse me, the ladybug is 2. The cactus is 3. And there are 4 zebras. I don't know if that is accurate, but I'm guessing that the code number is 234, or is it 245? Who knows? Let me check. It is the wrong answer. So, but what I do know that 2 ladybugs, 4 zebras, 3 cactus, and there's also 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers. No, there's 7. 7 flowers, and there's 3 flies. So right now I'm trying to figure out, let's see. I wonder if it's on backwards. 243. Yep, 243 is the code combination, and it is the right answer. And right now, the game of Tabletop Simulator has been frozen for a bit. So, right now, the next thing that I need to do, according to this game, is that I need to go to page 148. Okay, sorry about that. I have to make sure that everything is working. Alright, so I figure out the code. So we have to go to page 148. And I have to not get too close. Okay, so it says here, you press the proper combination and you release the padlock. The chest contains Lizzie's favorite childhood toys. The girl was emotionally attached to each of them. She barely ever allowed grown-ups to touch her things. All the more you are not sure which item should you choose. So we have to discard 3 cards, which is C11, C89, and C101. So, just to make sure, well, actually, it's 99. I don't have 81 for some reason. I don't have the C11. I don't have C89. But I do have I do have the C100, so I'm going to discard this. Flip it like that on top. And then when it tells me to take, excuse me, it tells me to take like C117. I don't know if that's accurate because the quality of this picture is a little bit low. It's a little bit low, but yeah. Okay, so I got the card. Now the ones that I didn't get is the 0, 11, and 89. So I need to check that out. But first I need to deal with this. Let's flip over to see what it is. Oh, it is some sort of toy. Oh, so I have to choose which one of these items should I take. You figured that the object with the most meaning to Lizzie. Her stuffed bear, Mr. Cuddles, a gift from her mother, a crayon from her childhood, a unique keepsake. I'm assuming that I'm trying to follow that if I should give her the crayons where she can draw and stuff. Well, actually, I have a choice. I have a choice. So I have a choice to either get the stuffed bear or the crayon. I think, let's see. I think right now I'm just going to go to page 125 because I wanted to get the stuffed animal. I think that's probably the most meaning. You picked up Mr. Cuddles, your daughter's favorite stuffy. I think that's what it is. She got it for her fourth birthday from her mom. Mr. Cuddles accompanied you on every trip and on all the work. No, and all I can't even talk. I can't even read. And on all the walks, when Jen left you, Lizzie got even more attached to the toy. You wonder, why did he suddenly end up in the chest? So, oh, sorry. So what I need to do, I need to discard this card and take C111. Because I gotta discard this card here. And then, excuse me. And I have to get 100 and C107. Alright, so I got the card. And let's see what it is. It is definitely the stuffed toy. We got one of these symbols. Alright. So, next up, we need to, let's see. Where should we start first? This is kind of difficult. I think we should go to the safe because it has something. So let's go to page like 51, page 51. And it's going to be in B1, which is right over here. We need to get that chest. Excuse me. I would like to apologize for clearing my throat. I have been eating something. It's just popcorn. And I was planning to cook today, but I got very tired, so I just had to pop something in the microwave. Anyways, I got my water, and now let's go ahead and continue. let's do it like this. You approach the safe and enter the code, but nothing happens. You try to remember the, the correct combination, but it seems you changed it, fearing Lizzie's safety. The curious girl likes to look where she shouldn't. With a sigh, you look around the basement. You never had a good memory, so you had to hide the code to the safe somewhere nearby. And this is where we have to take card number C76. And then after that, we have to go to the website app on my phone to figure out the combination and stuff. Alright, so I got this card, and let's see what this is. Okay, so this is the safe, and there's a red symbol, and there's a symbol with a red banner, which means I have to go to the app and choose that symbol. But I gotta make sure it's accurate though, because otherwise I would not know which is which. It's like a sideway V. A sideway V. Okay, so I have to pay attention to the combination. I need to figure out, let's see. I believe this is a 3-digit combination, but I don't know exactly what it is. So we got 2 of these and 3 of these lines underneath. I'm taking a bit of a guess here. And it's the wrong answer. I put in 322 because I have to pay attention to the lines and to the safe itself. Apparently there's some lines which is like only 3, and there's some 2 arrows there, but there's something else that I'm missing so far. Unfortunately, you cannot see the app that I'm using, so I'm just, let's see, all of the equations on the card. All the equations in the card is in, like, the equations of the card is on C35. I'm actually using a hint just to figure things out. The only problem is that I don't want to use hints if I'm trying to solve this on my own. But this has become a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging than I expected. And I totally forgot. Okay. I apologize for the long, like, picking cards and drawing them until I get the right one. So I think this requires 3 cards for some reason. And let's see. C35. See what this is. Oh, there's something on the walls here. There is something on the walls here. So it has the same symbol, which has something to do with the safe. So y plus something equals, no, x plus y equals 100 or 700. This is more difficult than I expected because I barely I barely know a lot of math equations, so I'm trying to figure things out. Let's see. If I do like 132, does that gives me the answer? No, it's not the right one. This requires 3 cards. This requires 3 cards according. This definitely requires 3 cards, probably with the same symbol. But it still does not help me because I barely knew much about math. I'm taking another hint. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I'm not usually good at figure out things on my own. The XY axis visible around the tool board on the card, which is placed at C89, and their values are very important. Okay, so where do I find it? Right over here. There we go. No need for pausing. All right, let's put this back and let's see what we found here. Yep, definitely the same symbol, but let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. So we got the safe, we got some X and Y's and stuff, and then we got this. It says it has the values are very important. Let's see. So YX. So YX, let's see. So 80, let's see, for the Y's, I'm trying to figure this out. Y's it says like 100 or 700. That looks like 700, but it's technically 70. And this is kind of challenging. This is kind of challenging because I'm trying to figure out. This is probably going to be the hardest one yet because I barely knew much about math. Equations like multiply and, well, I know a little bit of multiply, divided, subtract, and add. But this one is very difficult to solve because it has letters, it has a mix of numbers and stuff. It's just I can't solve it that quickly. I can't solve it in an instant. So I'm still stumped at this point. All right, so I'm using the last hint, and it says some of the baskets for the items are correct answers from the equations from the board. The amount of the items are inside are the answers. The code should be read in the order from the lowest to the highest value. And I'm thinking they're probably talking about this card here. Let's see. Ugh, this is so tough. Let's see. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm trying to figure things out. So 60 with these two. And we also 60 with 30 here. This is kind of like the hardest puzzles that I need to solve right now. I'm thinking, because this is complicated, I am going to guess. I am going to guess. And the answer to that puzzle is 457. And right now, this is kind of like the hardest clue that Well, it's not just a clue. This is like a hardest puzzle that I just, So I need to go to page 164. And, hold on. It says you enter the code obtained at the total cabinet, no, at the tool cabinet, excuse me, and turn the knob. The door opens with a quiet creak. Inside you find candles and the next to them a gun. You almost forgot you had it. So I have to discard the cards that I have, which is C35, 76, 89. Oh, so the cards that I could have previously got from the first puzzle, when I got the teddy bear, was to solve the clues and stuff. That was my mistake, but I took a bit of a guess here, so I probably do not need it for some reason. Speaking of which, I gotta check this out. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, flip it over, then I'm gonna put it in the discard pile. There we go. Okay, so I need to take C25, which is card 25 to be exact. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out which is which here. I think it's gotta be this one. No, that's not the card, but I know it's this spot right here. Okay, so put this back. And let's see what's behind this card. Behind this card is candles. And we got another symbol. Now we still need to get one more. We need to get one more. And then after this, we will be done. But where to look though? Should I look at the door? Or should I look... this is a toughie. Because we only have 2 spots. I want to try to look at the toolbox here, which is technically P37 that I need to go to. You flip through all the objects on Lizzie's old desk, but you do not find any chalk among them. You notice that one of the desk drawer, is locked with a padlock. Maybe that's where the chalk box is. So we need to take card 122, which I believe is this one right here. At least I hope. Okay, so I got the card. Let's see what's behind this one. Behind this one is a drawer that is similar to, but there's also a symbol, which we don't have in the book. If you have a card with this, if you had a card with this symbol below, read page 117. I wonder if it's because if I have a card that has a similar symbol like this, I think I choose wrongly with that one. So I might have to discard this because this is not the right one. So I need to go to like C1, which I have to read page 168. Alrighty. So let's see what it says here. I gotta move back a little bit. It says, next to the basement door, you see a long rod. It used to be the leg of your decorative table in your living room, which you destroyed in fury when you learn about your wife's death. You never managed to fix it. You wonder what you could use it for. We need to take card 57. Card 57. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Okay, so I have card 57 here. And we need to find one more symbol before we can continue further. And I only have one action token, so we gotta make this count. When you collect 2 cards with the symbol below, read page something. It's actually page 75. So this is not the right one. I only have one token left. Only have one token left, and I might have to get another one. Let's see. Where to go next? I think I'm gonna go with D1. I think I'm gonna go with D1. And I have to read page 131. Alright, it says garden tools leaning against the wall have the best years long behind. You plan to fix them. Okay. You plan to fix them and buy new ones. But nothing came out of those nothing came out of those, what is it? Those plans. Okay. You take a solid looking shovel, but the handle turns out to be broken. One half of the tool falls to the floor with a clank, which of course is the pipe. It is the pipe. So I'm going to need another action token. I'm going to need 6 more of these action tokens right now. Because it seems like I have to keep on looking. I have to keep on looking. So, where to go next? I could go with the book, even though I already did. Let's go with the painting. Let's go with the painting right here. And we gotta go to page 32. Apparently nothing happens because it says a masterful made mirror. Oh, it's not a mirror? Oh, I'm trying to say it's not a painting, it's a mirror. Standing in the corner of the room has long been covered with dust. You have a vague memory of dragging it to the basement. Shortly after the death of your wife, she liked to look at herself in it, and you couldn't bring yourself to throw it out. Sorry, I stumbled. Alright, so the next thing that I need to do here is to go to 3A. And I have to go to page 20. Oh, there it is. There's something. It says you raise your head and see the key to the drawer. I think it's hooked high. I can't talk. Tied up against the ceiling. You can't reach it by hand. Your attention goes towards the tools on the wall. Unfortunately, the collection is incomplete. You, you yourself have hidden a lot of the tools from Lizzie, afraid that the girl could hurt herself. You don't see anything that could help you get the key. So I have to take card 37. Okay, so I got card 37, and I might have to discard this. But let's see what we got. Oh, we got the tools. We got the tools. However, because I picked up the rod, I got this. So when you collect two cards and stuff, you have to go to page 70. You have to go to page 70 something. 75, excuse me. Okay. So what card did I pick up? It was this one, and it doesn't have that symbol. So I'm totally stumped. And I think I'm going to have to go to, let's see. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Let's go with D3. Let's go with D3. And I have to go to page 129 for this. Okay, so there's something. You can see chalk written equations on the wall. It's your own handwriting, so you had to use this code to hide something from Lizzie. You smile under your nose. Your daughter stopped having problems with math at school. When you enter the numbers into her puzzles. So I have to take card 35 and I have to do some sort of riddle. Okay, so apparently C35 is on a discard pile for some reason. It's the same thing. It is the same thing. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting real tough right now. I need to find the chalk. I need to find the chalk. I only have 3 tokens left, and I still don't know where to start. I bet these are the... You know what? Let's go to B3. And we gotta go to page 2. Gotta go to page 2. Whoopsie. It says spring puzzle. This is what Lizzie called this riddle. It took her a lot of effort to make it. You wanted to wipe it off the floor. Wipe it off the floor? Yeah, a couple of times, but your daughter would never let you. For some reason, this riddle was important to her. And according to this, I have to take the card 89, which I hope I didn't put in the discard pile. I don't think so. Card 89. Okay, so I don't have it here. So let's go ahead and draw these cards up here. Because I got a feeling that this may take long enough. Come on, you can do this. If I have the physical copy, it wouldn't be this long. This is 80. So, where is 89? Okay, it's gotta be this one. There it is. There we go. Put this back. So this is 89. 89. Card 89. And let's see what we have here. Oh, we have one of these. But it's the same thing. I'm out in the wild. Let's see. I'm out in the wild, and the breeze is mild. I see something black and white. Oh, what an amazing sight. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Well, this is definitely the reason why why we explore so much. But I don't have a lot of time because I still need one more of these. I wonder if these two count. When you collect 2 cards with the symbol below, I probably need to get another one. Because it says here that you gotta go to page 75, which could lead to chalk. And I'm trying to figure out which spot could it be. A1, I think that's for the code. That's the book. Let's see. We already established this. Already established that. Ugh, I'm having a very difficult time. I think I wasted all these cards for nothing. I wonder if it's because you can only get one card of the same thing. If so, then I wasted the video for nothing. So we gotta go to page 75. It says, let's just say that these 2 cards is where I collect them for some reason. And it says you use the metal bar to drop the key hanging from the ceiling. You managed to do it on the first go. You picked up the brass key, excuse me, and immediately recognize it. It's the key to the drawer of Lizzie's desk. So I have to discard 37, 57, which is these 2 right here. Ah, so those are the 2 cards that I could have used. I felt such a fool. I should have turned this as a blind let's play or something. And I need to take 2 action tokens. I need to take 2 action tokens. Oh, wait a minute, no. I'm reading this wrong. I'm reading this wrong. Hold on. You don't take 2 action tokens. Instead, you take card 12. Card 12. Okay, let's see what's in card 12. It is the key. And I could have keep in the drawer and stuff. So I think, hold on. Alright, so I got the drawer. I could have kept this. I could have kept this card, but I wasn't paying attention. I could have studied the rule book and stuff. If you had the card, it didn't say how many. It just say one. So I have this one right here. I have this here that has a symbol. So I have to go to page 117. I gotta make sure. Page 117. It says you open the locked drawer with the acquired key, as you suspected. Inside is a box with a white chalk that you need for the ritual. So I have to discard these cards right here. And then I have to take card 47. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I got card 47. And let's see what it is. It is the chalk, and we got all three of the symbols. So we got the candle, we got the teddy bear, and we got the candles, the chalk, and the teddy bear. So now I got these cards. We need to go to page 48. It says you have all the elements required. This is where I messed up because I supposed to explore the rooms on this map, which is like right here and stuff. I have to use a lot of tokens just to do this and that. I think I probably messed myself over. To carry out the ritual, you draw around you the symbols presented in the book and place the candles in the right spots. You stand in the middle of the symbol with the chosen toy, and you start incantation of the spell. After a moment, the candles starts to burn. They burn with a blue flame. If you have card 7, if you have a card that is 107, and which I do, I really do, I have card 107 because it's the teddy bear. So I have to go to page, I have to read 89, I think. No, it's 98. 98. This one right here. But I'm going to have to read it for another time for another part of this video because this has been longer than I expected. Anyways, I apologize. This is not going to be a perfect playthrough or run to make sure I do this without using any hints or stuff because I'm not used to this game. So please forgive me for that. I will try to do better on the second one, which I already downloaded in Tabletop Simulator. Thanks for watching. Make sure you stay home, stay safe, and have a wonderful day. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe.